mind if you could talk a little bit about a couple of the edge rushers, Andrew Van Ginkel, what skills you've seen from him that you saw on tape at Wisconsin, a couple of the other guys at that position, like, or not that position specifically, but rush, like edge rusher type like Tyrone Holmes. Just thoughts on a couple of those guys, if you could, beginning with Van Ginkel.
Well, I'll start with Charles Harris. I think he's, really doing a good job for us in the classroom, on the field. I think he's smart. He's hardworking. He's got a lot of ability. So we're, pleased with where he's at, and I look forward to working with him some more. You mentioned Van Ginkel. He's young, and those guys. It's funny, they've only been here, under 3 weeks, so they all have a long way to go. But they're all, and Andrew for sure. He's done a good job. He's done a nice job. He's got good speed. He's instinctive, and he's just got a knack, a little bit of a, let's call it a playmaking knack that he showed in college that we liked. And hopefully that translates. Hopefully that translates.
Coach, sticking with defense, what went into the Dolphins-Washington side?
We saw a young man who's got some versatility, got some pass rush ability, does some good things in the run game, and he's had a little bit of production in the league, and we felt like he would be a good addition to our team. I liked. There's a lot of things. He's got good length. He's got some athletic ability. He's got decent strength. I thought there were some things to develop, things to. I thought there's some potential there to help us.
Brian, the starting cornerback job opposite Xavier Howard. Is it safe to say Eric Rowe is in the lead right now at this early stage? And what do you want to see as far as those guys?
I just want to see all of them compete. That's really what I'm looking for. Eric, Jamal, Nick Needham. I mean, the whole group. I think they're all doing that. I think they're all working hard. I think they're all, learning the defense and working on their techniques, their fundamentals, and it's still very early. There's still a lot of time for that competition to develop, and we'll see how it shakes out, come training camp.
And a follow-up, if I could, do you anticipate, I know it's early, Xavier moving like he did sometimes last year with the top receiver, and if so, how does that impact the other quarterback?
I think it'll depend. It'll be game plan based. If we want to put him on a specific matchup, we can do that. That'll be really the same, for everyone on defense. It'll be game planned to put them in the best position to do the things they do well, and hopefully.
And then the other guy, if he has to move sides, how does that affect his job if Xavier is shadowing another receiver?
That's what he's got to do. He's just, if that's the game plan, and we're putting Xavier on a specific player, then whoever the other corner is, we'll get him there.
Do you find that the undrafted rookies that have made your teams over the years share common threads, whether it's the hunger factor, whatever it is? Do you see a common thread in the guys that have been successful as undrafted rookies?
I think the thread for players who make it in this league is they're tough, they're dependable, they're consistent. I think they've all got a chip on their shoulder, and whether they're undrafted or drafted or Canadian League or AAF. That's, to me, that's the thing that they all have. They all have a toughness, a competitiveness, and that's what it takes to be successful in this league.
Could you discuss your value of a fullback? You guys drafted a fullback. I'm just curious. Do you see that as just discuss the value of what you see in a fullback?
Well, I think it adds a competitiveness, a grit, a toughness to the team. We want to run the football. I think having a lead blocker kind of clear the way, helps that. And I value that position. I think it's, it brings a toughness, a grit that I think I like in my team.
Is that because the way the league has gone the other way, there's, a counter punch to that, or is that just because you've always valued?
I'd say I quite honestly, I play linebacker and I've had to deal with fullbacks, and it's not always the easiest thing to do. So, where the level of the league goes is where it goes. But personally, having dealt with a lead blocker, it's not an easy thing to deal with. So.
Ryan, we by now know that you value very much competition, and you've raised a high view really on players competing throughout the spring. You have a player who we believe will return next week after not being here, Rashad Jones. He's been a starter here for 7, 8 years, whatever it's been. Is he going to be a starter when he comes back, or is he going to have to work up the depth chart to get that starting job back?
I think everyone's got to work to start in this league, and on this team. I think there's no doubt about that. So, I would say there's no sacred cows, not in this game. I think you gotta earn what you get. That's the case for everyone on the team. I think I've said that over and over again.
Ryan, you talked about what players have in common. With Fitzpatrick and Rosen, you got two guys at very different points in their career. They would seem to be very different quarterbacks. What do they have in common? Where do you see similarities with them as quarterbacks?
I think they're both smart. I think they both have leadership ability. I think they both build relationships with their teammates, which I think is very important at that position. I think they're both good players. I'm happy to work with both guys, and I look forward to working with them as we move on.
And do they both have chips on their shoulder?
I believe so. I do. I think I think they both love to play the game. I think they both love to compete. I think they both want to win, and I think they want to help this team win. So yeah, I think they both have chips.
How can Bobby McCain help your defense?
Like everyone else on our defense, I think he does a good job communicating, or here are the things that'll help us. If you do a good job communicating, you tackle well. We defend the deep part of the field. We set the edge. I think Bobby can do a lot of things from a communication standpoint, from a tackling standpoint, from a playmaking standpoint, and he's been very good so far.
Before last year, he was mostly slotted into the slot, and then he played a lot of boundary last year. Do you see that versatility where he can move around, or is he to you a nickel slot corner?
I think he's smart enough, definitely, to move around. He can play corner, he can play safety, he can play nickel, he can play, a variety of positions. This is a smart player and a guy who's made a lot of plays in this league, and we're looking forward to working with him.
What have you noticed about Josh Rosen throughout OTAs?
Noticed about him? This is under 3 weeks, so he's smart. He's got a big arm. He's talented. He's got some leadership ability, but he's got a lot to learn. There's no doubt about that. This offense is not an easy one to learn. There's something new every day, something that but he's improving. He's getting better every day, and that I like that. I think that's the case with a lot of the guys we have on this team. So, that progress is what we're looking for on a day-to-day basis, and I'm seeing that not only from Josh, but from the majority of the group.
Do you plan to have a depth chart of pistol and starters when you guys break for summer after next week?
No, I don't. I think it's way too early to pencil in anyone. And you get into training camp and you kind of have an idea of, a thought process of what it may look like, but to pencil guys in. I think it's, anything can happen. I mean, I think you guys have followed enough of this to know that things happen, quickly in this league, and you can pencil them in, but you got to be ready to adapt anyway. So, you might as well just live in a fluid world. It's a fluid business. It's a fluid game. You got to be able to make adjustments in game, and it's no different, for us as an organization and a team. So we'll be flexible for sure.
When you chart out your offseason, are you on track where you thought you'd be at this point in the offseason?
I think we're moving in the right direction. I think it's important that we finish strong. I think we got 2 weeks left. I talked to the team about this yesterday when we came in. We've got 2 weeks left. We need to finish strong. It's like anything. You can do play well for 3 quarters, and if you don't play well in the fourth quarter, a lot of times it doesn't work out. So that's kind of the that's the challenge to the group. These next couple of weeks, just to finish strong. So. Yeah, I mean, to answer your question, yes, but, right, it doesn't matter, you can play well up to a point and then it doesn't work out, so we need to finish strong.
What have you learned about this group so far through this process?
They're tough, they give great effort. This is a smart group. This is a mentally tough group. We'll see once the pads come on how physically tough we are, but, I imagine that we'll be that too. And I think, they don't back down from challenges. I try to challenge this group, on a daily basis, and they respond, And it's not perfect every day. And again, it's an imperfect game, but, they work hard, that's for sure.
Brian, how has the transition been for you from leading one group to leading the entire room?
It's been good. I enjoy, I enjoy what I'm doing. I love coaching. I'm passionate about it, and it's just a bigger group I get to impact or try to impact. So, messaging is important to me, and challenging them is important to me, and being demanding is important. And I think that's how you bring out the best in people. So, yeah, I love being in front of a big group. It gives me an opportunity to impact more people.
Ryan, you had mentioned Charles Harris before. Is he closer to being a veteran football player or a football player dealing with first-round disappointment? You understand? Has he shaken kind of his past? Is he kind of moving on, or does he?
I think he's working hard. He's doing everything we ask. I think this is a smart guy. This guy's I can't say enough good things about him. He's the kind of guy we want in the building. Honestly, I don't care about his past. I care about right now. That's where I'm at.
And then is he going to full go for July with the wrist? Obviously, he's had the glove on his hand when we've been out there.
Injury report. You guys know when that comes out.
One more question, guys. We've seen elements of your culture, whether it's the time or the wall or whatnot. How much of your culture do you feel like you've established at this point?
I think it's ongoing. I think it's, I think it's something new every morning, quite honestly. But I can't give it all to him, every day. So I try to give it to him in bits. But I think we're trying to, build a culture that's about improvement. It's about hard work. It's about competition. But it's also about honesty. It's also about humility. I think that those are kind of core values of mine that when you're not doing those things, that's when I get a little bit upset, I would say, specifically from an honesty standpoint, from a respect standpoint, from a humility standpoint. I think those are important values you have to have, and I think that's part of my role as a leader of this team.